Hello from SeaWorld! So we are finally back to go to the Seven Seas Food Festival. It concludes in about a month. Yeah. So we need to make sure that we come back at least one or two more times.
We still have 10 punches
a good amount of punches left. Fun fact, we were here this morning, but it was so incredibly busy, we actually ended up leaving, which sounds really pretentious, but it was beyond busy.
It was like the wait to get in, and then once we actually did get in, the wait for like just the temperature check, it was just like we could come back later and have a better time than how we would probably start our day off, just like trying to navigate these crowds. So we decided to go home and wait.
Yeah, so we're here for the evening at SeaWorld. We're gonna have a much better time. I've never seen that line so incredible.
It wrapped all the way back around to the ticket booth, just like the line for the temp check.
For real, it took like 45 minutes to park, and then the temperature check line went all the way to the exit of the parking lot and back, pretty much. But we're here, and we're gonna have a great time, right?
Yeah.
Let's go get some food. Yeah. Okay, we are inside SeaWorld, finally, and it's actually relatively quiet, incredibly quiet when compared to this morning, but I think we're heading straight to the food booths, and I think we're gonna go in a different direction than we normally do. So normally we go this way, heading towards Leche and making our way around the park in that direction, but this time we're gonna head across the bridge and start at the festival booths, kind of over by Icebreaker. Okay, I'm trying to think about what I wanna use my punches on, because we could potentially use the rest of this lanyard today, but maybe we could come back one more time before it concludes in about a month. But it's been hard because it's only on the weekends, you know? Yeah. It's a little bit busy on the bridge, heading across over towards where we're trying to go, which is way over there. But we're getting there slowly but surely, and maybe we'll get some foods that we didn't get last time because we were good with our savory foods.
We went really heavy on that side, and then we really slowed down on this side, so we gotta flip it around.
Okay, we're passing by Icebreaker, which has been continually testing, so it could be opening here at some point in the very near future, and I am a very big fan of how they redid this area. It was a very modest change, but just to adapt to, I suppose, that theme. That this is the Icebreaker, there's the Wild Arctic. Over here, this is Altitude Burgers, there's the Glacier Bar. I like it. All right, so we're over by the Mexican market and the Gulf Coast market, and I think I'm gonna start our trip today with this fried oyster po' boy with Tabasco pepper, remoulade, crisp lettuce and pickles. Okay, so we got the food, or I got my food. This is what I got, the oyster po' boy, and then Brennan, you got yourself a hurricane.
I did.
Which I'm pretty sure is a couple different kinds of rum, and then passion fruit juice, and then various orange juices, I think.
And then the lemon edible straw.
It's an edible straw.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, so it's a little bit smaller than I anticipated, but it should still be pretty good. You ready?
It's good? Yeah.
Ooh, it's a little spicy.
That's part of that remoulade.
This is great. Okay, so my oysters were great. Let's see if this compares.
Oh wow, it's pretty strong.
Did you use the tasting lanyard for that or no?
No, I don't like to use the tasting lanyard on alcohol. I feel like it's like a waste of a punch.
All right, we are all done with our food and beverages of choice from the Gulf Coast market, so we're gonna continue heading around the park. And you know what I'm just thinking about as we're walking through Sesame Street?
What?
I really miss Shamu's Happy Harbor. I will never not miss being able to run through the netting and slide down the slides of Happy Harbor.
That's what we did on our date here when we like officially became boyfriend-girlfriend. We played in like Shamu's Happy Harbor that day.
We really did, didn't we?
That was so cute.
I miss it. So we were talking about it, and we just realized we've never officially said, at least documented on YouTube, where we officially became boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't think.
Here at SeaWorld.
Not by the trash.
Not by this trash, no.
Yes, it was over by the lighthouse.
Yeah.
At the entrance of SeaWorld. That is where we became official.
Yeah,
High five.
Yeah, we like spent the whole day here together, and we just decided after, 6 months of hanging out, like why not?
Right? Okay, so we bypassed the German market and the sweets market, and we're over by the vegan and Asian markets here. And I think I might try these giant tempura prawns.
And I'm gonna get the crispy pork belly buttons.
That sounds pretty good, right?
Yay!
There it is. It only took about 20 minutes to get it, but we got it.
It was a long line.
These are my prawns, and this is your pork. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Brendan's gonna try hers first, getting a little rice with her pork, it seems like. It looks pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That portion is also pretty generous.
Yeah. This is great.
Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze my lime on here and maybe also in my eye. These are very, very big prawns.
That's a satisfied look.
Would have loved like a little sauce to dip it in.
Yeah.
But the sauce they put on top, I don't know what it is. It's good. It's savory. Okay, we are continuing on around SeaWorld. It's getting a little bit busier over here as we head around the Infinity Falls area, but this has always been a little bit busier too between here and Mako. Okay, so we're at the Brazilian market now, and I think that I'm gonna be getting this Brazilian picanha steak, and then you're gonna get the Brazilian cheese bread, right? Okay, let's do it. Okay, so these are Brennan's cheese bites, and when we went up to order, they said they did not have the steak.
Yeah.
But then we got up to the booth, and they totally had steak on the hot plates, so I was not able to get some steak. But you got this.
It's a
and
basil
this is what?
and mint caparina.
Okay, so Brennan's gonna try this first.
It's supposed to come frozen, but they had just like put the mixture in, so it didn't have time to like freeze yet. But I said it was okay.
I prefer it not being frozen.
Oh, that's nice.
Is the mint prevalent?
Oh yeah.
Really?
It's very humid outside right now, so this is actually really refreshing.
Okay. Now try these cheese bites. Have you had these before from SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. You've had cheese bites everywhere. It's kind of your personality. Okay, so while Brennan is over there eating her food and having her drinks, I came over to the Mediterranean market, and I think I'm gonna be getting this, the grilled lamb chop. Okay, so here I am with my lamb chop, which I think came with potatoes.
What's that on top?
I don't even know. Feta
Feta?
cheese? Okay, so let's see if this is indeed feta cheese. What's Parmesan cheese?
Ooh, crumbled Parmesan?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Wow. And then just the hash right there. That's great.
It looked pretty tender.
Which I thought it looked a little bit dry, but it was tender. All right, all done with my lamb chop. Brennan is concluded with her cheese bites and her drink, and we are heading past Mako. I think we're both getting pretty satisfied with the savory options. We may get some dessert here soon. All right, so we made it over to the North Atlantic market, where we're going to be getting the lobster roll, which I think we're going to be splitting this time. And here comes Brennan with the lobster roll.
The lobster's almost like a tartare.
Wow. Look at that. It sounds like Mako's going to be coming right behind you. There it is. Cool. All right. Well, I'm excited to indulge in this. This looks pretty good. A pretty modest amount of lobster. Are you ready?
Ready. Oh, there's just children eating each other behind you.
Oh. That's good. And the bread is actually really good.
Yeah.
The bread is always like the most problematic part of this kind of a food. Like if the bread is too stale.
I'd say like the bread can either make or break a whole lobster roll.
Okay, Brennan's turn.
It is good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's the lobster?
It's good. Honestly, I was a little afraid it was going to taste fishy. It doesn't taste fishy.
SeaWorld does a pretty good job on their lobster. All done with our lobster roll that we shared, which was really good. Okay, these meatballs look phenomenal.
Tiramisu. That's what I want to get.
You're gonna get that?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna get something at the Polynesian market since it's right over there, and then end with the tiramisu over here.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So Brennan is way over there getting in line at the Polynesian markets right here, and she's gonna be getting this, the 5-spice duck lettuce wraps. This guy. So while Brennan is way over there at the Polynesian market, I'm over at the All-American market because I think I'm gonna get this Philly cream cheese chocolate chip cheesecake because it sounds fantastic. Although I want to see what they have over there at the Caribbean market, but I will probably come back and get this without a doubt. Okay, so they have a Dulce de Leche Empanada over here, stuffed with caramel and queso with a caramel drizzle. I think I actually might get that instead of the cheesecake. Oh man. Okay, so these are my empanadas. They don't have a caramel drizzle on them, but I can see a good amount of cinnamon. So I'm excited for that. Brennan is probably still standing in line at the Polynesian market because it was a pretty long line, but we're gonna go and meet up over here underneath the Sky Tower. This is one of my favorites locations because it's so far away from everywhere else. All the other tables are occupied. Usually these over here are very, very quiet. And look who it is, way over there, all by herself. It's Brennan. Look how relaxing this area is, especially at sunset. Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
Isn't this area nice?
I didn't expect it to be so like empty.
It's so quiet. I love it. Okay, so here are my empanadas. And what in the world? Look at that.
This is not what the picture looked like, so I'm a little disappointed in like
What
I thought it was gonna be.
That could feed a family of 4. What are you talking about?
It's so large though, so maybe it'll actually just like taste really good, but it's not like a wrap, so I can't pick it up, which is what I thought it was.
Really? It looked like a lettuce bowl to me, like in the picture.
That's what this is.
So I guess Brennan's gonna go first.
Hey, it's AJR.
This is AJR. We got to see them live at SeaWorld right before everything shut down.
Oh.
Is it good?
The sauce is like cinnamony.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Okay. Now why don't you just pick it up like a wrap and just shove it in there. There you go. So I was a little bit sad about these because I thought that they would have caramel drizzle and they didn't.
Did it say it was gonna come with it?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, but maybe it's on the inside?
I can't read this face. They're not great.
No, they're good.
Not what you expected.
It's like cementing my mouth shut. First I thought it was like Nutella. I think it's just like a massive like caramel just chunk in there, and that was very surprising. It is good. But whoa.
I realized what the spice on mine was, and it's molasses. It's like covered in molasses.
That doesn't sound less weird than cinnamon. Okay, so we are almost done with our trip to SeaWorld today. I think we have one more stop to make, so Brennan can get a desserts food, right?
Yeah.
And where's that going to be?
Back at Italy, I want to get their tiramisu.
Okay, well let's do it. So we're still going to have a few more punches on here after we leave, so I may have to come back and do one more solo trip and get a few more foods, or we can come together at some point over the next few weeks, because this does conclude very, very soon, which I'm sad about because this is my favorite festival in all of Orlando.
Yeah, if we do end up coming back together, then maybe we can just do like a best of, since we've tried almost every food now at this point, I think.
We pretty much have. I mean, there's still a lot of savory stuff and a lot of sweet stuff, and then alcoholic stuff as well that I would have loved to get, but maybe at some point we'll try everything, hopefully, at the Seven Seas Food Festival.
How do we try everything?
I don't know. Overindulgence and a lot of lanyards. And here comes Brennan with her tiramisu.
It's nice and hefty.
Really?
I'm excited.
Okay, well let's go find a spot over here by the water, I think. Okay, so Brennan's gonna try her tiramisu.
That's lovely.
So what are the components of a tiramisu?
Tiramisu is like espresso soaked ladyfingers, and then just like a cinnamon cream. I forgot what the other thing is, but it's pretty much just like a sweet coffee dessert.
It's not like vanilla or anything?
It might be. I think you can make it differently.
Is it like a pudding? Consistency wise?
Consistency, yeah, with like little ladyfingers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep saying ladyfingers as if I'm supposed to know what those are.
How do you not know what ladyfingers are?
I don't know.
It's those little like delicate like semi-sweet like breads, and they're very soft. It's
Okay.
almost like a sponge.
Is it a dessert bread?
Yes.
Okay. Well, now we know what a ladyfinger is. So what's a man foot then? Okay, so Brennan finished up with her tiramisu, which means we are finally heading out of the park as the sun is going down. I'm feeling very satisfied with my day.
It was so humid earlier, and now like the breeze is just so nice.
Right?
It's gonna be
It feels
so nice
awesome.
walking to the car.
We still have a couple more punches on that lanyard to potentially come back and use at some point. Maybe I can come back on a weekday. Well, no, I can't because it only runs on a weekend. Well, we'll figure it out. I always like to get my use out of my lanyards. So on our way to the park, we stopped inside the SeaWorld store because allegedly SeaWorld's going to be coming out with some pretty cool vintage merchandise here soon, which I did not see any of, but maybe it'll be popping up soon. Also, check it out. This is the completed painting project on the lighthouse here. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's been done for a little while now, but
Cute, I like it.
it looks great, doesn't it? I like it. All right, so this concludes our trip to SeaWorld for the Seven Seas Food Festival, a trip that we did not know if we were going to be able to take today because it was so incredibly busy.
I'm just happy we got to go a second time because we've only been one other time and this is like one of our favorite festivals.
I know, but it just, you know what, it worked out and I'm glad that we came at night. It was a little bit humid earlier in the evening, but it ended up being fantastic. There was a nice subtle breeze there and it was great. Still some long lines at a lot of the booths, but we got our food, we had a great time, and we still have a couple punches left for maybe a potential trip in the future, right?
Yeah.
And we need to ride some rides. We got to come back to SeaWorld and ride some rides together because we have
rides
not...
have just been so busy.
I know, but we haven't ridden some coasters together in a while.
Well, the last time we did was when your family was here and we all went together. We did ride Mako together, which I liked.
Yeah, but it took like an hour and 15 minutes. But we got to ride Manta, we got to ride Kraken together. We got to do a lot at SeaWorld without a doubt. And well, I guess we'll just have that to look forward to, right?
Okay.
But thank you for hanging out with us today at SeaWorld. I had a great time, and I'm glad that you did too, presumably.
Yeah. Leaving satisfied.
Yes. All right. We'll see you soon. Have a good night or day, and goodbye.